Hi, hello, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beck and it is currently 1:22 a.m. in the morning. 1st of March, so we will be going through all the March TBR potentials through my TBR jars. I do have some leftovers from January and February. So far, I've picked out 5 physical books through the jar. Oh, that's not true. I actually have 4 leftovers. I did very poorly this month, but I did read a lot of books, just not the books that I picked out. So they will carry over to March. It was a shorter week, so I'm just going to give myself a little bit of grace. And I am on painkillers, so if it makes absolutely no sense, then that's the reason why I am beginning to get sick again. Before I get full-blown sick, I decided to sit myself down and finally film this video. I know it's like 1 a.m. Stuff is not going to make any sense, but I can feel myself like deteriorate in a couple of hours, and I'm going to squeeze at least 1 video, if not 2, because I do run a video game channel and I really want to post on time on both of them. We're trying to run a strict program. Anyway, enough waffling. The reason why I'm also doing this now is because I really want to read something since I'm not sleeping anyway. I'm gonna pick up 5 prompts from this jar and we'll go from there. And give it a little shake, and I'll tell you guys what I have left over from the previous month, and hopefully I'll actually read them in the month of March. I am going to be quite busy, so we'll see. First pick, this is why you don't use post-it notes, but anyway. So I have the first prompt. So the first book that I picked out is Charlie, Love and Cliche by Ella Mays. But guess what, guys? I actually read it during my 24-hour readathon, so happy days, this is done. We'll just pick another one. It's such a nice feeling to be like, I read the book already, so I don't need to read it. Next is 15. So I have a number system on my reading journal. I'm already like kind of used up quite a bit, and it's only March. Hopefully I have enough space and I don't need to get a new one. Number 15, let's see what it could be. Number 15 is Well Met by Jen DeLuca, and my library actually took out the library loan, so I have to source it out somewhere because I am on a book buying ban. I'm still doing 75 booked. I might have to borrow one of my friends' copy, but I do have the audiobook of it. I even want a paperback, hardback. Like, I need words. I don't want to listen to audiobook because I'm a bit woo-woo at the moment, so I like to be able to follow through. So number 15 is Well Met by Jen DeLuca. It has been on my TBR list for like so long. The library has the other books, but they took out the first book of the series. But anyway, that's besides the point. So first book, not a bad pick, number 15. Second one, well, technically it wasn't the first one, but I already read the first book. So nice. The next one I have is The Boyfriend Candidate. I think it's somewhere down there, but I'll show you guys towards the end if you can't even see it. I painted my nails for these videos because last time I did my nails was when I attended a wedding back in January. It's been chipping off. Trust and believe, I'm not lying to you, but my handwriting is atrocious. So we do have The Boyfriend Candidate, so that's number 2. Okay, number 3, I have the number 11, and number 11 is going to be Game Changer by Rachel Reed. So I will be starting on the heat of rivalry. Not a very good time to be getting into a hockey romance due to, you know, the whole misogynistic campaign going on after the Olympics. I don't watch hockey, but I do read hockey romance. It does bleed into my timeline and I see what's going on. Don't actively follow it, but here we are. I am interested to see like what is the hype about. I wanted to start in the first book of the series, so we have that. So that's 3. Number 4, I'm picking out all the number books, so I'm getting the 26 books in 2026 done. So number 8 would be Good Spirits by BK Paris. I'm gonna veto this because I'm saving this for the December Christmas period. I have recently read a BK Paulison book, the second book of the Heartstrings series. I need to return it to the library so the person can read it. I vetoed 2 books. One because I read it, this one because it's a Christmassy book and I want to save it for December. So the 4th book, I'm picking out all the number ones. The 13 is Set on You by Amy Lee. Guess what? I've also read this book, so this one is also a no. I'm so happy I'm actually reading stuff on my physical TBR, guys. So number 4 would be, I've got a bunch. 4 is One Night with You. I don't know if this is a physical book or if it's from my Kindle. I feel like this one might be a Kindle book, and I actually don't even know what One Night With You is, because I'm pretty sure I have a couple of books with this title name and it's not focusing. Gonna have to hunt this one down. Not too sure what it could be. You and me are gonna find out. And last but not least, yeah, I'm beginning to get delusional, so we'll see what happens. I have Immortal Dark. I just watched someone do a reading vlog on Immortal Dark. That's fun. I need to go and dig that one out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 books that I have. Yeah, right. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go and collect the books. This is painful. I just realized it's here. I have to move so many freaking books. Hi, I am back. So I'm going to give you guys a quick overview. So this was a book I was talking about. It's One Night With You by Laura Jane Williams. 2 cities, 2 strangers, a chance encounter that would change everything. I had a glance at the Goodreads rating and I'm a bit scared. Another contemporary romance. Hopefully it's cute. Hopefully it... Yeah, the last couple of contemporary romance that I've been reading off my catalogue, my backlog, my TBR has not been great. So hopefully this might be. So Laura Jane Williams. And then I also had this. Every single book I'm showing you guys, minus a few library. Anything from the library is the most current thing you're going to get, but when it comes to physical books, I've had them for a while. This one, The Boyfriend Candidate by Ashley Winstead. I picked this one up on a whim, and I actually haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. And this is the same author that wrote Fool Me Once. This I've seen before. Should read the previous book. Anyway, I'm going to be lingering on here for a while if I don't continue. I'm just checking if I put myself on 2 times slow, because if I do that again, I'm just going to be really mad. And I have Immortal Dark by Tigges Grimma. I apologize if I mispronounce anything. This one is It's a Tale as Old as Time, Bloodthirsty Vampire, Innocent Maiden, except this maiden isn't so innocent, which is, you know, sounds fantastic. And I do have a receipt for this one. Comes with a map. Yeah. So I bought this back in... Oh my gosh, there's actually 3 books that I bought during... It was during like one of those sales. I bought this on the 21st of March, 2025. So almost a year ago. Almost 1 year anniversary. So I bought 3 books during this sale. So Immortal Dark. It's so crazy. I just watched someone do a reading vlog on this, and here I am. So that's the 3 physical books that I have. And I also chose number 11, which is Game Changer by Rachel Reid. I could not find a ebook copy, but I do, my library does have the audiobook for it. As for the Well Met by Jen DeLuca, it turns out I do have a audiobook that I bought ages ago with my credit. I have unsubscribed from Kindle Limited and Audible. I only subscribe to like Amazon products when they have like 99-cent deals, and once they don't have those, I just unsubscribe. I'm trying my best to move myself from like Amazon products, but it is hard because a lot of the books that I want to read are on Kindle Unlimited, but then again, I am on 75 booked and I am not subscribed to anything at the moment. I'm weaning myself slowly but surely, and I'm actually reading my physical TBR. Not all the time, because this month I did really bad. I read a lot of books from the library, but I did not read the books that I picked out. I did read some, but not all of them. These are the leftovers from February that I did not finish / did not read. So Bad Publicity by Bianca Gilliam, I started. I suffed DNF. I don't know if I'm going to pick this one up, but this one, not really in the mood to read about grief. So there's this. I attempted this on my 24-hour readathon. This one I didn't even bother. It's Things I Wanted to Ask by Monica Murphy. This is a high school bully romance, if I'm not mistaken. Look how chunky it is. I didn't even remember that this was on my previous TBR, like my February TBR, until I was checking what I said last month. That's so bad. So this is onto the list. And this one is from January. So I do have I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. I originally was going to soft DNF again, but somebody on TikTok said that you just have to push through the initial secondhand embarrassment and you'll be fine. And it's actually a really cute romance, and I'm trying my best, because for those of you who don't know, I am from Australia and this is based in a Melbourne high school, and a lot of the stuff this girlie FMC does is a reflection of how stupid I was also back in high school. So I don't want to be reminded of it, and it's giving that. That's why I'm saying it's giving me secondhand embarrassment. And this is a book club that I have with Kendra, Books Beauty Kendra and me. and it's Her Majesty Royal Coven, and I've read about 56 pages, and this is an ongoing series. This one I'm going to take my time reading it. 56 pages into this book is basically like the background information, and I'm getting to a point where I can recognize the characters, so that is like the leftover from my previous couple of months that I haven't completed. And in terms of digital, I do have Wedding People by Alison Espach. Yeah, that's the only other book that I didn't read. I did really bad last month, but I did really good in January, but that's to be expected because as you progress throughout the year, that's what usually happens, at least for me. I do have some NetGalley arcs. I also just got another library loan notification. I was supposed to get this in April, so I was kind of shocked that I got the loan for How to Kill a Guy in 10 Days from my library by Shaylee Thompson. I wanted to read it, but I was on hold for like, yeah, April. I was like 4 people behind. I'm pretty shocked that somebody skipped it and gave it to me instead, and now I have it. I wasn't planning to read it this month, but I suppose I can read it in March. I haven't pressed borrow yet, so I don't know. Maybe I can give it to the next person, but that's a potential. In terms of my physical books and my NetGalley arcs, my library loans, that's basically all the books that I hope to read in the month of March. What are you gonna read in the month of March? Are you on a book buying ban? I haven't bought a single book since I started 75 Booked. I'm currently up to day 41 by the time you're watching this. So yeah, 75 Booked is working. I have been reading every single day for 1.5 hours in total. I just combined the 2 sessions. I've been chugging a lot of water lately as well on top of it. That's the hardest part so far, and I haven't bought anything. I've been borrowing a lot more books from the library, which is good, and I've also been reading my physical catalog, even though it's the ones that I don't really show in these videos, which is bad. But yeah, the TBR jar does work when it wants to work, when I want it to work. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you have anything else you'd like to say to me, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more content from me, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.